sweet souls, welcome back to my channel. Today we're unboxing the Oracle of the Mythic Heroes by Letao Wang, and I won't butcher the illustrators' names, but here they are. It's still wrapped up here. Yes, but here is the book, the box. It's very big actually, it's just like that, and yeah, it retails for $24 US and $33 Canadian. It's a new release, it just released recently, so it includes 40 cards and a 256-page guidebook. And here it says, Letao Wang reminds us of the deeply rooted coupling of astrology and ancient Greek Roman mythology. It says Kal Sasson, I hope I'm saying these right, cosmic navigator and astrologer. Very cool. I was really interested in this because it said Greek Roman mythology, so that's exciting to learn about. Enter the legendary realm of the mythic heroes, where their ancient wisdom will guide you throughout your day. You won't find Zeus, Athena, or Poseidon within, but humans who are often overlooked from myths from the adventurer, I'm not sure how to pronounce adventurer, Enos, and prideful Icarus, to the huntress Atalanta and musician Ophius. I hope I'm saying them right. The uniqueness and beauty of the Oracle of the Mythic Heroes lies in bringing these mortals' stories to the forefront of these myths. This intuitive oracle and guidebook combine the historical lessons of these mortal heroes and heroines of Greek and Roman mythology with modern astrology crystals and archetypes to guide you through your spiritual journey and strengthen your connection to your inner hero. Wow, really cool. And then there's just some pictures here. The art looks really great. Yes, it's a two-piece box. I was really interested in this because of the Greek mythology. And also I didn't know that Letao Wang was making this one. He has another one that's coming out in June called Celestial Oracle of the Celestial Deities. So that one I'm looking forward to because the art looks really cool too, but the art on this looks super cool. Here's the book is so big. Really chunky guidebook. Well, it says, no heroes are perfect. Neither are they utterly invincible in the myth. They love, they hate, they struggle, they fail, and they rise again together with the cosmic wheel of fortune. How cool. All right. We'll get into that a little bit later. Here's the box with all the cards. Wow, the backs are nice too. Here are the cards. They're just black with the constellations. They're very glossy. Let me get a oracle card phone. I think they're bigger than standard oracle size. Yes, they are bigger, just a tad bit bigger, you can see from there. And they're pretty, they're good thick size. You can for sure bend them no problem, right? They'll totally bend. I feel like they're good. They're glossy too. I like that. They're glossy. Very nice. Okay, well, let's just get into the walkthrough. So, looks like they're covered up. It's fine. We have the first card. I like the artwork so much. It's very cool. And I don't know a lot about Greek mythology, so I'm interested to learn. I know a bit about Alexander the Great, but he's Macedonian. That's real history, as well as the philosophers like Socrates, Plato, Aristotle. But I don't know much about mythology. I wanted to take a class in university, but it got full, so I took Italian Renaissance instead. So I learned about Dante and stuff, but this is really cool. I saw this picture too, and I'm like, wow, the ghosties are very nice. I can't wait to... And they also have the astrological signs here as well. So if you are a Greek mythology nerd, this will be really fun. The book looks very, informative, so I'm excited to learn about that. But yeah, I hope you can see. Here we go. Yeah, it's very cool, right? I don't recognize a lot of names, I'm not too familiar with the Greek mythology, but just like all the artwork, it's very detailed, right? Like you can see. Wow. Ooh, very pretty. I like it. It's very nice. It's kind of scary, but very nice. Yeah, the colors are very vibrant. The artwork is so beautiful, and I like the cardstock. I'm glad it's glossy. Glossy for the win. Ooh. Wow, right? Look at those colors. The printing quality is very good. Like the printing, I love that. Can never go wrong with glossy cards. Yes, I don't remember if I mentioned, but Letao Wang, he is like he has a website called the Kingdom Healer, so he's very knowledgeable. He's a spiritual counselor, so he's very knowledgeable about like astrology and also Greek mythology. Oh, contemplating. Wow, lovely colors here. Yes, I forget how many cards already. I forget how many cards are in here. 40 cards. So it's 40 cards, but they're so beautiful. Ooh, I like the red. Confidence. I also like the keywords here. Like it's very nice. It doesn't distract from the picture. And we're already at the last one. This was so quick. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful artwork. I didn't see like any one artwork that like was drowned out by any like darkness. It was printed very well. So let's do a shuffle. I'm sure it shuffles very well. Yeah, shuffles like a dream. Oh, it gets kind of fingerprinty though. Yeah, it does. Just a bit, just a smidgen, but it's not too. Yeah, it wipes off. It's not too bad. A little fingerprinty, but I think. Oh, I don't know. I can shuffle this way. Yes, if I can do it, you can do it too. So there we go. Let's just get this card. We have knowledge. Chiron or Chiron? I'm not too sure. Somebody who knows Greek mythology is probably cringing at me. Yes, I'm trying to get the camera angle. I hope there's no glare because everything's so glossy, which is great, but my light kind of hits everything. So here we go. Here's the lovely book. And we get right in. Here are here's the information of the table of contents. And oh, it goes by the signs. It goes by the signs. So we have Sagittarius here. So we'll go through that. Is there anything else? Just really quick, we just have the introductions and then I think it just goes into the cards. Yes, acknowledgements. So we're going to Sagittarius, which is 27. So 172. But before we do that, let's read some pages. So here is the lovely, I believe this was the Dido. I'm not too sure. I remember kind of, but here it says the 4th century Roman author this in the treatise on the gods and the world wrote the myths have been used by inspired poets and by the best philosophers, by those who established the mysteries, and by the gods themselves and oracles. In discussing the stories captured by the myths of his culture, Sallustius went on to say, now these things never happened, but always are, meaning that our mythologies consist of fictitious tales that are uniquely able to relate to eternal truths. In other words, myths are stories that are never true, but always will be. Oh, that's interesting. The creator of this oracle, Letao Wang, has immersed himself in the mythology of the ancient Greece and Rome and has deftly knit together 40 diverse mythic stories with the 36 decans of the zodiac and 4 lunar phases. Oh, really cool. creating a divinatory fabric that incorporates all the aspects of life created by a complete cycle through the 12 houses of the zodiac. The merging of ancient myths with the symbolism of astrology has resulted in an easily accessible ocular tool in the form of a card deck that can be used, as Joseph Campbell might have said, to divine where you are, the types of issues you might face in the uncharted forest of life. Anthony Lewis, psychiatrist, astrologist, and the author of Tarot Plain and Simple. Wow, very cool. And there's some notes here. So this is the preface of the book. So I'm just gonna have these pages here. I won't read them because we'll be here forever, and I think no one wants to hear me read them. So I'll have these here. You can pause and read them if you'd like. This is just the preface. And I'll just have the introduction as well if you want to read that, and then we'll get into the card. So here you go. I just feel like nobody wants to hear me read that. And then I'll get these ones here. And then it just talks about building the relationship with the cards. And it has like a few spreads, so maybe I should stay still in case anyone wants to pause it. But we'll go ahead and go to 172. Wow. So we'll go into here. So it does have a little mini picture of the face, but not the whole picture. So we'll just read through it because it's a really big book. But it says, I hope I'm saying it right. Is it Chiron or Chiron? Knowledge. 27, and it says the sun, the third decan of Sagittarius, December 11th, December 20th, fluoride. In the third decan of Sagittarius, we are encountering the last dimension of the mutable and intelligent form of the fire element, which is embodied in the mythological figure of Chiron, the renowned healer and teacher who taught the greatest of Greek heroes such as Achilles, Hercules, and Theseus. I hope I'm saying that right. Myth. The myth. So, sing, O muses of Chiron, wisest and most just of all the centaurs. Sing of his knowledge and wisdom. Sing of the heroes he mentioned and burdens he nobly bore. Chiron was the son of the Titan Cronus, father of the gods, and the Oceanid Philyra, who bore him on the slopes of Mount Pelion, where the centaur later made his home for most of his life. After his birth, his mother rejected him for having a monstrous form, begging the gods to transform her to hide her shame. The gods agreed and turned her into a first linden tree. Consequently, the young centaur came into the care of Apollo, the god of healing. Apollo looked favorably on his foster son, who showed promise and a bright, ready mind. Chiron drank up knowledge from Apollo as the desert drinks up rain. Apollo taught Chiron the arts of music, craftsmanship, healing, and prophecy. Artemis, god of the moon and twin sister to Apollo, taught Chiron hunting, archery, and the craft of the bow. Chiron became so learned that he was not only the highest respected among centaurs, but famous and revered among humankind as well. He was markedly gifted not only in possession of the greatest knowledge, but also in the art of sharing it. He was a remarkable teacher and himself became a caring foster father and was much sought out by the kings and heroes. Asclepius, the famed healer, was one of his charges, as was the mighty hero Ajax. But the most beloved of his pupils and the last was the hero's Achilles. Achilles came to Chiron as a youth, and the centaur, as he had for so many others, became the foster father, mentor, and tutor to him. Beyond that, however, they were close. Oh, there's another page. So much. Companions and friends, Chiron would carry the young Achilles to his back while hunting, teaching him everything he knew of the spot. It was during this time that another of Chiron's pupils, the mighty Hercules, returned to seek the centaur's aid. Hercules wished to free the Titan Prometheus, cruelly and eternally bound in torment upon a rock where an eagle would repeatedly eat his liver. After it grew for night, Chiron, skilled in the art of prophecy, knowledge in the secrets of the gods and the titans alike, had known this day was coming, but he still faced it with regret, for he knew in the serving the greater good it would cost him his mortal life. To free Prometheus, the Titan would have to die, and if Prometheus died, the fire of knowledge and civilization within humanity would die as well. Chiron would not permit that to come to pass. He took up one of Hercules' arrows, rank with the poison of the Lernaean Hydra, and stabbed himself in the palm with it, creating a wound that would never heal. He then instructed Hercules to bear it to Prometheus and inflict the same wound upon the Titan. He would thus be freed. What Chiron did not tell Hercules was that the centaur's life would pass into the Titan at the exact moment of his death. Prometheus would live, be freed, and the thirst for knowledge and advancement would live on in humankind. Chiron, however, was fated to die 9 days later. The centaur suffered in terrible agony, a weeping Achilles constantly by his side, until Hercules completed his quest and Prometheus died and was reborn. In that moment, Chiron sighed deeply and dissolved into the stars in the heavens, ever to burn in the memory of the greatest of centaurs, a testament to his breadth of knowledge and honor. Wow, what a story, huh? That was so good. I really liked that. Wow, so much good information. Glad to learn about it. Then we have the teaching here. So it says, after a few years of performing astrology and tarot readings for clients, I realized what clients really want and need is to be heard, to be understood, and to find healing through their reading sessions. I never received any proper training in counseling as a professional, and I was very attracted to the idea that I should go back to school to further my education. I found the perfect master's program in counseling psychology, but I hesitated. The cost was huge, and it would require hundreds of hours of focused dedication in attending classes, dissertation writings, and lab work. Plus, I hadn't been a student for more than 10 years. Would I really be able to manage the study and my work? Whenever I tried to pull a card from the deck for some guidance, I would see Chiron appear somewhere in the spread, smiling and calling me to submerge into the vast ocean of knowledge. Wow. When Chiron, the third decan of Sagittarius, appears in your reading, you are being called to further your studies and expand your knowledge through education, apprenticeship, and additional experience. The situation you are in could require you to become eager and enthusiastic about learning new skills, exploring new realms of knowledge. Higher education and degrees, study trips outside your home environment, and extensive research project could benefit you in the long run. This card could be a great omen for those who are thinking of returning to university or wanting to attend one for the first time to master a skill or to explore the potentials for a new career path. Remember, Chiron could be asking you to muster up the courage to share, teach, and spread the knowledge you have with others. Chiron was not only studious himself, but generously shared and disseminated his wisdom with countless heroes of Greece, giving him the reputation of the greatest and wisest centaur in history. This is the time to awaken the ultimate teacher inside you, so you may lighten up the collective, writing books, being a public speaker or influencer on social media, or taking up a tutoring job to educate the young could all be new doors. Trust your inner voice and let the hunger for knowledge carry you toward new opportunities for positive information. Wow. What a lovely book. And what a lovely story. I really like that. Oh, Capricorns. I'm a Capricorn. It's Capricorn season. But I love that. I love that we got this whole background story too. I was so enthralled in it as well. So that was really nice to learn more as well. It like Letao Wang explained, he also talked about his background, which is interesting. I'm also looking into doing my master's in counseling psychology, so that's fun. I like that he brought up a story as well, and then he brought up the meaning of what it meant. What if you pulled a card? That was really nice. That the myth, obviously, that's the main gist, right? The myth and the astrology together. That's really nice that you can kind of understand what he means as well through the story. So that's super cool. And then you can also learn more if you want as well. you know, through your own research. But this is such a great like point. Like I feel like I understand and I know, and I'm like more knowledgeable because of it. That's great. And then the rest just go all into the cards, but we're gonna look at the acknowledgements. So I just have the acknowledgement here if you want to read that. And then Letao Wang, here you go, the author. And yeah, and then here we go. I don't remember which character this is, but this is the Oracle of the Mythic Heroes Guidebook. And what a deck, right? I feel like if you're like a nerd, this would be such a good deck. If you like that kind of thing. A Greek mythology, Greek Roman mythology. That's really interesting to learn about. Oh, there it is. The card on the back of the guidebook. Wow. I really like the guidebook. Like I'm excited to learn more. And just, oh, there's one of the pictures as well. But it's an interesting deck for sure. I think it is a great bang for your buck. It's not too inexpensive and it's great quality. Like the artwork is beautiful, like you see. I was saying before, like the darkness, it doesn't, sometimes the printing, like the blacks kind of overtake the artwork, but they don't. In this, you can really see like all the details here, which is great. I love that. It's such a nice deck. I'm very happy about it too. Like I can't wait to read up about each story too. It's just so nice. And the bars here are nice too. Burden, and then it says Sisyphus, and it has the zodiac sign, and then it has the number as well. So you can't find the number in the book, but you can find it in the table of contents, which is very helpful. So, and it goes by astrological sign as well. So each character has their own, right? So here's Gemini, as well as like the key phrase, so that you can kind of understand too. You can look like, see their humors, and then there's like the astrological sign. So we have like Gemini, Libra, and they're there too, and they tell you like the ties too, so that's really nice. I would recommend. It's such a lovely deck. But yeah, let me know what you think. I know there are a couple of Greek tarot decks that you could probably pair this with. I personally don't know which one yet, so when I figure that out, I'll let you know. But yeah, you can let me know if you have any ideas. Look out for Letao Wang's next deck, because I'm excited for that too, which is also all about like Greek, I think Greek mythology. It's the deities, right? Oracle of the deities, celestial deities. So that's really exciting. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you like, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.